Kurumjari. Hi learners, I am Amom Nandaras Meetei, your Manipuri instructor. I hope you are all doing well. Today, we will smoothly continue our journey of learning Manipuri letters with special focus on proper stroke sequence. In our earlier classes, we effectively completed up to group 4. Well done to everyone. Now, with the same enthusiasm and patience, let's move forward together and begin group 5. We will continue our learning through group 7. Please look at the screen. Group 5 includes Mayek, Khâu, Jam, Go, and Dil. Group 5, Khâu, Jam, Go, Dil. We will learn how to write each letter step by step. The first letter in this group is the ninth Mayek Khâu. Phonetically, it represents the voiceless aspirated velar plosive K produced by blocking the airflow at the velum with the back of the tongue and releasing it with a strong burst of breath without vocal cord vibration. For a clear representation of the writing, please refer to the diagram displayed on the screen. To write Khâu, start with stroke 1, a straight horizontal line drawn from left to right at the top. From the left end of this line, draw stroke 2, a smooth downward curve bending gently to the left. Then, at stroke 3, a continuous flowing curve that moves upward, dips downward, and rises again. When written in this correct sequence, these three strokes together form the letter Khâu. The second letter in this group 5 is the ninth Mayek Jam. Phonetically, it represents the voice aspirated palatal plosive J, produced by briefly stopping airflow with the middle of the tongue against the hard palate and releasing it with a breathy burst while the vocal cords vibrate. The writing form is shown in the diagram on the screen. To write Jam, begin with stroke 1, a straight horizontal line drawn from the left to the right at the top. From its right end, draw stroke 2, a straight diagonal line slanting down toward the left. Without lifting the pen, continue with stroke 3, a straight horizontal line drawn to the right, parallel to stroke 1. Finally, still without lifting the pen, draw stroke 4 from the right end of stroke 3 as a smooth downward curve that bends upward to the right. Written in the correct sequence, these four connected strokes together form the letter Jam. The third letter in this group 5 is the ninth Mayek Go. Phonetically, it represents the voice aspirated velar plosive G, produced by briefly blocking the airflow at the velum with the back of the tongue and releasing it with a strong breathy burst while the vocal cords vibrate. The writing form is shown in the diagram on the screen. To write Go, begin with stroke 1, a straight horizontal line drawn from left to right at the top. From the left end of this line, draw stroke 2, a vertical line downward. Without lifting the pen, continue with stroke 3, a curved line bending upward to the left and touching stroke 2 to form a loop. Next, extend stroke 4 as a straight horizontal line to the right parallel to stroke 1. Finally, still without lifting the pen, draw stroke 5 from the right end of stroke 4 as a smooth downward curve that bends upward to the right. When written in the correct sequence, these 5 connected strokes together form the letter Go. The last fourth letter in this group 5 is the 24th EP DIL. Phonetically, it represents the voice alveolar plosive produced by briefly stopping airflow with the tongue against the alveolar ridge while the vocal cords vibrate and then releasing the closure suddenly to let the air burst out. The writing form can be seen in the on-screen diagram. To write DIL, begin with stroke 1, a straight horizontal line drawn from left to right at the top. From the left end of this line, draw stroke 2, a smooth downward curve bending gently to the left without lifting the fan. Continue with stroke 3, an upward curving line that passes the midpoint of stroke 2, forms a loop and meet the right end of stroke 1. Finally, from the right end of stroke 1, draw stroke 4, a downward curve bending to the right. When these 4 strokes are written smoothly and in the correct sequence, they together form the letter DIL. Group 5 is now complete. Good progress. Let's gently revise its letter along with its strokes. Khâu, Dâm, Go, Dil. Without further ado, let's return to group 6, which consists of the EP, Sum, Lai, and Lai Lonsum. So, group 6, Sum, Lai, Lai Lonsum. The first letter in this group 6 is the second EP, Sum. Phonetically, it represents the voiceless alveolar fricative S, produced by bringing the tongue close to the alveolar ridge without complete closure, allowing air to pass through a narrow channel, creating friction without vocal cord vibration. The on-screen diagram illustrates the writing form. To write Sum, begin with stroke 1, an upward curving line rising to a certain upper point. Without lifting the pen, draw stroke 2, a downward curving line bending to the left, ensuring it doesn't touch the starting point of stroke 1. When written correctly, these 2 strokes form the letter Sum. As mentioned earlier, although the letter appears like 2 symmetrical downward curves emerging from a certain point resembling neatly parted here, the writing follows a specific stroke technique. The second letter in this group 6 is the third EP, Lai. Phonetically, it represents the voice alveolar lateral approximant La, produced by placing the tongue tip against the alveolar ridge while air flows along the sides of the tongue with vocal cord vibration. The diagram displayed on the screen presents the writing form. To write Lai, begin with stroke 1, a straight horizontal line drawn from left to right at the top. From the right end of the line, draw stroke 2, a short vertical downward line. Without lifting the pen, continue from the end of stroke 2 with stroke 3. A smooth curved line that bends downward and completes the form below stroke 2. When written smoothly and in the correct sequence, these connected strokes together form the letter Lai. The last third letter in this group 6 is Lai Lonsum, the syllable final form of the third EP, Lai. Phonetically, it represents the voice alveolar lateral approximant La in the final position. The diagram displayed on the screen presents the writing form. To write lie lonesome, begin with stroke 1, a straight horizontal line drawn from left to right at the top. From the right end of this line, draw stroke 2, a vertical downward line without lifting the pen. Continue with stroke 3, a smooth upward curving line that ends at the midpoint beneath stroke 1 when written fluidly and in the correct sequence. These connected strokes together form the letter lie lonesome. With group 6 complete, excellent work. Let's now revisit the letters slowly and review their strokes. Some, lie, lie lonesome. Now let's return to group 7, which consists of EPEX bar, till lonesome and EPEX till. Group 7, bar, till lonesome, till. The first letter in this group 7 is the 22nd EPEX bar, articulated by closing both lips to block the airflow with vocal cord vibration, followed by a sudden release of the air. The writing form is demonstrated in the on-screen diagram. To write bar, begin with stroke 1, a straight horizontal line drawn from left to right at the top. From the left end of this line, draw stroke 2, a downward slanting line that moves to the right and then curves upward to the left without lifting the pen. Continue with stroke 3, an upward curving line that passes the midpoint of stroke 2, forms a loop and joins the right end of stroke 1. When written smoothly and in the correct sequence, these connected strokes together form the letter bar. The second letter in this group 7 is till lonesome, the syllable final form of the 8th EPEX till. Phonetically, it represents a voiceless alveolar plosive t produced by briefly blocking airflow with the tongue against the alveolar ridge and releasing it without vocal cord vibration. The diagram displayed on the screen depicts the proper way to write the letter. To write till lonesome, start with stroke 1, a downward slanting line to the left without lifting the pen. Draw stroke 2 from the end of stroke 1 as a downward curve that bends upward to the left. Then continue with stroke 3, an upward curving line that crosses the midpoint of stroke 2, forms a loop and extends to the right parallel to stroke 1. When executed smoothly in the correct sequence, these connected strokes form the letter till lonesome. The last letter in this group 7 is the 8th EPEX till. Phonetically, it represents the voiceless alveolar plosive t. The diagram displayed on the screen depicts the proper way to write the letter. To write till, begin with stroke 1, a straight horizontal line drawn from left to right at the top. From the right end of this line, continue with stroke 2, an upward curving line that crosses the midpoint of stroke 1, forms a loop and rises slightly upward. Next, from the left end of stroke 1, draw stroke 3, a smooth downward curve that bends gently to the left. When written smoothly and in the correct sequence, these connected strokes together form the letter till. With group 7 now complete, let us now revisit the letters slowly and review their stroke. Bar, till lonesome, till. Dear learners, this lesson covered 3 groups, namely Group 5, Group 6, Group 7. The remaining groups will be addressed in subsequent lessons. During revision, learners are encouraged to focus on proper hand movement and stroke sequences, as well as the phonetic characteristics of each letter to ensure accurate and confident pronunciation. Always remember, every letter you master brings you one step closer to the heart of Manipuri civilization. Continue learning and practicing, and let the beauty of our script guide, inspire, and stay with you every day. Learners, see you in the next lesson. Thagat Chari.